God's blessings to you from our family here at St. Simon of Cyrene Parish, with our ministry sites at St. Agatha and St. churches. Offer this reflection on the scriptures for this coming Sunday for your spiritual nourishment and encouragement. But before we begin, let's just take a moment to recognize God's presence in each of us and give thanks for all our blessings. My friends, ponder this phrase for a moment. If there were nothing worth waiting for, patience would be silly. Now let me repeat this. If there were nothing worth waiting for, patience would be silly. We all know the advantage of patience. It gives us time to think, to ponder, recalculate, to plan. What if your wife told you she just found out she was pregnant and was going to have the baby the next day? Ridiculous, huh? Nature itself gives us time to nurture the seeds of new life and prepare for its full and healthy birth into the world. Fathers who say they can't wait until the baby is born are speaking out of excitement and anticipation. They know the process cannot be hurried, that all good things must come in their own time. Otherwise, as in the case of a child in the womb, premature birth can result in a need for extreme medical care at best and death at worst. In a world where instant gratification is an encouraged pursuit, taking the time to assess the difference between what we want and what we really need can serve us and others well. On a much larger level, has any country been attacked by an enemy and not immediately wanted to rush to revenge and retaliation, often a rush to war that ends up taking far more innocent lives than it would if it weren't taken to consider strategies and the possibilities for peaceful solutions? After all, the only ones who really benefit from war these days are the military-industrial complex and politicians seeking to pad their pockets and be seen as standing on the side of justice, at the same time refusing to talk about and work toward real peace. Within every war lies the root of the next war. That comes from Dr. King. Any reasonable person can see this unfolding right now in Israel and Gaza. No winners except the arms dealers, the military complex, and short-sighted political leaders. So what the heck does this have to do with our celebration of this coming first Sunday of Advent? The scriptures this Sunday call us to a spirit of hopeful waiting, a season the Universal Church offers us amid the crazy and frenzied pace of our commercialized holiday season. To take the time to sit, reflect, pray, listen, to invite the Lord to free us from obstacles that prevent Him from planting the seeds of new life, new possibilities, new ways of thinking and doing things, new ways of sharing our unique gifts to give life to the Lord's vision for our families, our friends, neighborhoods, and parish. We think Advent is about preparing for the celebration of the birth of Jesus of Nazareth into history, when it is really about Christ's longing to take greater root in us, to be open to deepen our relationship with Him, to be willing, like Mary, for Him to conceive in us the seeds of new possibilities of living and loving. My sisters and brothers, this requires us to be patient, to slow down, to be open, to be vulnerable, to be waiting, and believe that God has something that He is asking you to be open to. My prayer is that each of us will take the time to slow down as Advent begins, to resist the reckless rush of the world, to take advantage of what the Church offers us during this season. After all, for us as Catholic Christians, Christmas is not just a day, but a season that lasts all the way from December 25th all the way to January 8th and the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord. On behalf of the Catholic Christian family here at St. Simon of Cyrene Parish, I want to invite you to join us this coming Sunday as we celebrate the first Sunday of Advent and for the first time, our patron saint, St. Simon of Cyrene. The celebration will be at 10 a.m. at St. Church, led by our contemporary gospel choir. The service will be live streamed and available for viewing afterward online. We welcome your participation in our community prayer of praise and thanksgiving. Please take the time to share this video with others. It's a great way for you to evangelize. Thank you for all the ways that you continue to allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. And in all things, my friends, be blessed.